Alrighty, end of the day. My throat hurts even worse than when the day started. Progress report as far as what we got done. Got slat wall up. It is hung, properly hung. I guess I didn't do a progress shot to show you the backing. Well, I actually do. I have the edge pieces to put in yet. Slat wall got hung, so that's cool. Ended up taking a little bit longer than I anticipated, but we did end up having more help than I anticipated, so it was fine. It went fine. Got one of the 6-foot tables 30% built. I probably overbuilt it a little bit. I ended up using floor underlayment, which is like I think 5 or 7 millimeter, relatively high quality plywood. It's got a really great finish. And we'll end up putting neoprene gaming mats on these tables, so they should be quite nice when they're all done. We'll talk about them in a later time when they're a little bit closer to being finished. But we do have the War Machine group coming in tomorrow, which is myself included, and some of my friends that all play that tabletop game with the robots and whatnot. So they'll be playing. We actually have some like rough tables for them to use, which will make everybody happy. Other stuff, not a whole lot got done, unfortunately. Like I said, these projects ended up taking a while. I had a couple interruptions, which were good. Some of the guys that helped, they did get one more door primed, which is a plus. Not a huge check off the list or anything. Some of the cool things that happened today, I had 3 different people come in and sell collections. Some were small. Like one is this N64 stuff. Right, nothing too crazy. A couple essentially dollar games, Wrestlings and Madden. Excite Bike, which is a couple more dollars, and then Banjo-Kazooie, which isn't a bad game. Plus a Jungle Green controller, which is actually in decent shape, it just needs cleaned. And then a pair of gray controllers that have seen better days. They don't really have much physical wear on them. The joysticks actually aren't even bad. But the coloring on them is about, I don't even know what you'd say that color is. Not the right color. That's not the right color. So that was kind of cool. I think I ended up paying, again, I've been trying to pay a little bit more than I generally would. So I ended up giving him like $18 for that, which isn't bad, isn't super great. Another thing, I know it's over there, I got an Xbox 360 Slim from, I guess he's not really a regular at this point, but will be. And it had the Kinect, the controller, all the cables, all that stuff. And a couple games. The Xbox games weren't anything too crazy. There was a Grand Theft Auto 5, which is like a $15 game. And then Sonic DX Director's Cut, which is, I think, a hair more than that. So I ended up giving him, I think, $50 for everything, which again is a little bit more than we'd probably normally pay. But he's going to be a regular, so it's fine. I was happy with it. And then the sort of big event today was Lyle, someone who I haven't really had on camera at all, I don't think. I don't think he's been on cam at all. But Lyle got us a Magic collection. He had a guy contact him, and it doesn't look like a lot. But let me set the camera down here. And here's just like a random, just grabbing randomly. Sun Titan, sorry, I can't really see. But there's some decent stuff in here. Oblivion Ring, Phyrexian Arena, Black Market, 5-drop Liliana, Hidden Orchard. But there's some decent stuff in here. Underground River. Some decent stuff. Soul Ring, Temple, Grove. I saw, like, one of the first cards I saw when I started going through these was, like, Eye of Ugin. But yeah, you get the idea. Pretty decent collection. There's a lot of good cards in there. Essentially no bulk and literally nothing from standard, so it's all like modern EDH stuff. Ended up paying right around $2,000 for it, which honestly I didn't have time to sit down and go through it entirely myself, but I almost tripped. Lau's a guy I trust, and it's one of those deals where he knows that like the relationship we have is going to be a long-term one. So it's like that. If I end up getting burned on that, that's an expensive lesson to learn. But it's one of those things. I can't do everything all the time. Like there's only so many hours in a day. So I've kind of delegated acquiring and handling Magic cards for the most part to Lyle, which I think if we're both kind of on the same page and we both treat each other right, it's going to be mutually beneficial for the both of us, which is the kind of things that you need to have. Like I'm a really bad delegator, so I'm hoping this works out. But just skimming through it, it looks fine to me. It's going to give us a pretty good base to open up with. We're going to have cards that will be relevant to quite a few different communities of people, which we don't currently have. Like as many of you, or I don't know if I've actually talked about that before, but like our plan for Magic when we open up is to get in a bunch of boxes, and we're going to be cracking a bunch of boxes. We'll be doing some videos on that, and basically taking all the singles and having them as, you know, the Magic singles that we have. Sorry, again, it's a long day, I'm tired. So if I struggle to speak, hopefully you'll be understanding. But that's pretty cool. I think I think all those transactions will benefit the shop monetarily. I think we'll do fairly well on all of them. It's one of the biggest appeals of having a brick and mortar location. So you actually have people come in and sell you collections. And the margins on the secondary market are significantly higher if you play things right. They're significantly higher than selling packs and stuff like that. So hopefully that's going to work out fantastically for us. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of tired. I actually didn't really get a chance to process the day mentally yet. Going to the bank and withdrawing $2,000 to buy some Magic cards is definitely not something I've done before, so that was an interesting experience. And it's kind of reassuring that we've already had some people come in and want to sell their things, because like I said, it's one of the biggest appeals of having a brick and mortar location, but I've never really, it's one of those things, I don't know how many people are out there that actually have things. I've always kind of known that I won't know the numbers until we actually get in here and, you know, we're open for business. But we have, there was another 6 to 10 people that came in today, you know, wondering what's up, when are we going to open. Everybody that walks through the door sees all the retro gaming stuff and they get super excited, which is fantastic. My helpers again did not shut the back door. Hopefully some of you eventually watch these videos and make note of some of this stuff. You can't leave the back doors hanging open, guys. That's not ideal. God only knows what the camera's doing right now, so hopefully it's adjusted to some reasonable level. But there we go. Made a mess back here, cutting boards and stuff that I didn't get a chance to clean up. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Getting really close. Getting really close. The painting, God, I know everybody here kind of cringes every time I say the word paint. The painting is still just like looming over me like a dark cloud raining on my face. I would need to get it done, and like literally zero progress got made on painting today, which is kind of frustrating. But other progress did get made. We have a cool table. We have a cool table, guys. Table shot. Cool table. Hopefully before long, we'll get to some genuinely interesting videos. I do have a huge order of the retro gaming stuff coming. A bunch of the clone systems, a bunch of hardware, accessories, and that stuff. So that'll be kind of fun to unbox. Really looking forward to that. But until then, you're stuck with me talking about painting. But at any rate, everyone, it is time to go pick the kids up, and it's time to go be a husband and father of 2. So, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate everyone checking the videos out, and we'll see you next time.